So Costa Titch is this white guy over here, you know?
Style like Fogger, yeah. Pull up in a beam, too much, too clean, young taller. Aye, don't foster, serious and other.
So I don't know much and I don't follow much music, right? But I know Costa Titch from an interview. I think it was an interview with Superbets where he was being asked about how he feels when people say that he's appropriating blackness. You know, he's a white guy who is acting black, you know, making black sounding South African type of music, Wantol, going into Venek sometimes there. And he said, I'm a white guy who was born in the democratic South Africa, you know. I don't know why people have a problem with me being South African. We all talk about becoming one people, becoming united, etc. But then when somebody like me, when the unity finally shows up and it's white and it's a dude who's got like mad talent. Oh, the lights are gone. Oh. Oh. Aish. So, damn, man. The electricity is gone. What a country we live in. Costa Titch is gone. And now the electricity is too. Aish. What can I do? Let me do this from my phone. Yeah, let me quickly get this done. Hold up. We're not going anywhere. But damn, the light. The light. So, can I light myself with this? Can I? Can I? Okay, it's all the way intense. Okay, let me change aperture. It's not that bad. We got some expensive lenses over here. So, yeah. Yeah, so just switched up the exposure and I'm using this light over here. Let me just connect my phone to my wife's Wi-Fi and then we'll continue finding out what happened with Costa Titch. I hope the file that was being recorded is still there, because that would suck, man. That would mean I have to just start this video, or else you're just gonna have visuals of me looking towards a PC, but you won't have this block of video here to go through the experience with me, because that's what's interesting about this kind of format. Let me connect this thing and let's get back to Costa Titch. I talk too much, but that's exactly what I should be doing. I'm still feeling like talking too much is a bad habit. You know, when you're growing up, you first have to be narrow before you broaden out. You don't just come out young and what can I call it? What's the word? You don't come out spontaneous. Well, you do as a child, but you don't come out charismatic and eccentric. You come out smaller, shy, reserved, and then over time, if necessary, you start broadening out and being a much more vocal person. As you become mature and you gain understanding and you start to have an understanding of the world, an understanding of people, an understanding of psychology, you know, the understanding of our mortality, that we live and we die. Costa Titch is dead now. You then open up to using your mouth. I mean, you use it every day, but once you try to put yourself on camera, you have so much judgment about yourself. You're like, hey man, I feel like I talk too much. But we just talk too much, don't we? Let me get this mic. Baby, please turn on Wi-Fi for me. I'm on the stream. Can you tell people that you love me?
Where on the stream? Looking like this?
No, you're not gonna be on video. Yeah, the mic here is listening to you.
Oh, wait, guys,
Did you turn on the hotspot?
I did.
Okay. Let me continue the reaction. Costa Titch is dead, do you know?
I saw it early in the morning.
Early in the morning. Why didn't you wake me and tell me?
It's like it's the time.
Hey, you look so good in those tights, baby. You look good even without them. That's why they look good on you. Because you look good, not the tights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We connected to the Wi-Fi, so let's do the screen recording. We are recording. Let me sing clap. I hope the frame rates don't go crazy. I wonder what frame rates a phone records the screen, and I'm recording 24 frames per second over there. So this video, you might find the frame rate to be recording at about 60. And so when I put it in a timeline with that video, the audio is going to start drifting, but I'll repair that. I hope that's a problem that I run into, if it is a problem, so that I can sort it out. So far, I've only done recording from the PC, and whatever frame rate I do it with, there's no syncing issues. But if there's a problem to be faced, I'd like to face it so I can get started. Hey, I talk too much, man. So Costa Titch is dead. Let's see this video. Okay, it's just a GIF hugging AKA, you know? Yeah. Oh. Rick, Costa Titch and AKA Galagata remix. Yo. Somebody says reunited in spirit. Rest in peace, gents. Rick, AKA and Costa Titch. It's got 1 million impressions. 5,900 likes. 1,246 retweets, 97 comments. Eish. The whole remix is gone. The boys are gone, man. Where are they? Where are they? So the person there says they are reunited in the spirit. Are they? Let me come this side so I can share the screen over here. Yeah. So where are they? Rest in peace. Rest in peace where? Where are they? Costa Titch. My God. Where's the explanation of what happened to the dudes, man? He was born in Nelspruit. Artist, dancer, real name. Costa Chobango. Chobanoglu has passed away. He was 27. That sounds like a Greek surname. I know people with names like Papa Christodoulou. So when a surname ends with a low like that, it's usually a Greek surname. Correct me if I'm wrong, yo. I'd like to invite a gang of smart, cool, dope niggas and ladies to join me as we have conversations about these things, So 14 hours ago already. Yo, so like, man, I'm hella late. I'm just hella late. Me, I'm thinking like this is breaking right now. Like 14 hours ago, Film Pillar was the first to put it out. His tweet already has 2.1 million impressions, 14,400 likes, 4,370 retweets, 576 comments. Like still, wow, okay. If this story has been out for so long, what's the reason? What's the explanation for why he died, bro? It's just commemorations and his music video. Okay, let's see what Owamie has to say. Maybe Owamie can tell us. Yeah, so that's the content I was checking, man. I was checking Kulegon culture. I was checking up on Lungelo KM's Engineer Your Life. Also, I ran across Radar Fix. He exposes forex scammers, etc. So let's see Owamie, man. Owamie is always quick to come out with these videos. So if it's 14 hours ago, you can bet your life. She has a video 12 hours ago already. Owamie. Let's see what.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl Owamie Bajoro aka Miss Fearful, bring back for all entertainment. If it's the first time joining me, most definitely welcome. Please do make sure that I subscribe and obviously hit the bell. I absolutely love you, and do not forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter as it boldly Owamie. Now my ninjas, you guys know if I'm uploading it this time, it means that there's breaking news, and at most chances it's something horrible. RIP.
So like what time was this? 12 hours ago would have been when? What is the time now? 14:32. So that would have been Kaboma. My maths is not calculating. Whatever it is, it seemed like it's late. It seemed like she ain't got her like her fleek on and whatever, and as she says, there's something wrong going on, so she just had to come out with it. This is breaking news.
Costa Titch is actually trending right now because allegations are saying that he has unfortunately passed away. Allegations are saying that he collapsed on stage as he was performing, and that was it. He was gone.
You know, I've been switching screen orientation. When I started out recording, it was upright, and now it's video sideways. I just hope to get the content out there to you, man. If I run into a technical issue with regards to the orientation changing while recording, I've never done that. I've never seen it. This is a learning experience. You'll see how it comes out. And I hope another issue is the video I was recording here, I hope it's saved. Back to Owamie.
It's obviously something that is so sad, you guys. It's something that is honestly just so sad. He was still so young. He was in his late 20s, but you know, still very, very young. This is honestly just so sad. And I think that if there's anything that I can go ahead and say is that if you are someone that actually love an artist, if you love a YouTuber, if you love someone that is in the entertainment industry in general, I think that we should just start supporting the people that we love a little bit more. And I'll go ahead and tell you guys, our celebrities honestly would not overwork themselves if they were having enough money, you know. As an artist,
celebrities don't have money? I've heard this before. Let's hear more.
I would understand how difficult it would be if they said, you know, hey, come and perform. And then some artists are literally booking five bookings in the same night. You know, they perform here, they live here, they perform there, they live here, they perform there. And
doesn't that mean money? Doesn't that mean you're hustling? I mean, why does it sound like it's a hard grind? Why does it sound like it's, you know, working at a warehouse? You know, you're working overnight, picking up boxes. You know, it's dancing on stage. Isn't that what it is? It's having access to lots of liquor. Why do I still have the cable on after the lights are gone? You know, creatures of habit. Yeah, aren't you living the best life? Aren't you getting that guap? Where is Owamie going with this? What happened to Costa Titch? Was he tired? Was he exhausted? He died because he was dancing too much? He was drinking too much? What happened?
Unfortunately, I feel like that's also one of the reason why Bokila Kau, passed away in that horrific car accident, because they were trying to make time to go to another gig. Where else, if it was a matter of we were supporting our artists as much as we can, also financially, in terms of if they've got a record out, we support, we go, we buy. If they come up with merch, we go out there, we buy and we.
So if we bought more, if they made more money, they would relax a bit more and just take it easy. They wouldn't chase more money. They wouldn't be more famous. They wouldn't get greedy. They wouldn't take even more bookings. They wouldn't go international. They just chill out and just take it easy because they're selling t-shirts. You're streaming their music. You're downloading it. You're buying whatever is sellable tangibly. Do people still sell CDs? I don't think so.
Support them. If they come out with something, we support them just to make sure that they at least have that extra money. I think that honestly, it would actually solve some of these problems. My heart is honestly just so painful, you guys. My heart is honestly just so painful. Obviously, at this point, we do not know exactly what happened. I'm sure maybe the family or the record label will come out with something and obviously tell us exactly what actually happened. But it's something that is very, very sad, and that is because it does seem like we do have a lot of celebrities that collapse on stage. Others are passing and others are not, and I think that the only way that we can honestly stop this is to support our.
Does it happen a lot? Do celebrities pass out on stage, dancing, performing, singing? Is it a thing? Do they go on stage hella tired, not sleeping? Hey, if it happens, it happens, man. If I don't know, I don't know. Please don't jump down my throat. We're just learning together here. Not all of us are celebrity worshippers. So we just check into the celeb world when it's necessary, when it feeds the algorithm, when the content machine is asking for you to talk about celebrities, because that's what the YouTube algorithm is, Everybody here is a slave. When you enter YouTube, their offices, when you open an account and you set up a channel, you realize that, hey, the mandate here is thou shalt talk about celebrities and trending topics. Unless thou has serious talent and thou art a traveler and a vlogger and you are beautiful and you can create a channel where people follow you personally as a brand and as a name. But besides that, if you ain't got a brand, if you ain't got nice visuals and stuff like that, if you ain't talking about brands like Rode, brands like Sony, brands like AKA, brands like Nota, brands like Kanye West. If you're not talking about those brands and you're not a brand yourself, then you're not doing anything on YouTube. Choose the two, support the establishment or join the establishment, become a name, sell yourself as well.
Entertainers to support our celebrities, because obviously the government is not really doing too much, you guys. The government is honestly just not doing too much. I cannot imagine how it has to feel to actually literally have to depend on other people for a living. Because
did you see that? Did you see a notification just came in and said there is no load shedding? What do you mean? What do you mean? Hell do you mean, man?
I feel like that's exactly what happens with our celebrities. Mostly they get money from gigs, because it's not a lot of people that are actually putting out CDs and stuff like that. If they come up with a song, then people download from YouTube, and so people are not really streaming, so they're not making money from that. People are now just listening to the song out of any media that is going to pay them.
Yeah, that's actually true. I mean, have you ever gone out and streamed Kabza the Small's music? Isn't it on YouTube? People are always sitting upstairs here at the building where I live. They're playing playlists, it's a piano, and then while they're busy dancing and enjoying, the ad will suddenly interrupt and then it gets all awkward. And then they skip the ad and then start dancing again. Y'all should get YouTube Premium, man. Y'all should get YouTube Premium. It's always so embarrassing when I see a group of people table liquor, but can't just commit like 59 Rand to YouTube Premium. I talk too much, right? Or not? You tell me. Back to Owamie.
Even like with Apple Music or this other music, you know, people illegally download those music and then they redistribute them, you understand, illegally. And so it ends up subtracting from the same artist that we say we love and absolutely support. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so I think that this really honestly just touched me so much, because I feel like sometimes when we are not in people's shoes, we'll never like really understand, like, you know, as I said, I cannot imagine how it has to be, you know, like to have to wait for gigs, and also like, you know, basically almost that's that, you know, our government doesn't
Waiting for gigs? So, okay, I know Owamie is speaking broadly now. He's not just talking about Costa Titch, because that would be a contradiction. If he's waiting for gigs and he fell off on stage gigging too much, which one is it? Or is it the COVID-19 vaccination? Let's continue.
really support artists in a way that I feel like they honestly should. That's why we find that some of these artists are now even involved in like multi-million rands scandals, you know, fraud with lotto, fraud with whatever allegations.
Wait, so because we're not supporting these celebrities, they become desperate and they pursue side hustles like what Boteri do have done, you know, eating money from NGOs. What Dr. Dumi was accused of. I don't know what has since happened with that. So these people, because of desperation and a lack of support in the industry, they pursue side hustles that get them in trouble. Isn't that greed? I don't think that's what desperation is. No, there's a lot of desperate people who can't get government corruption. There are a lot of desperate people who are hungry and dying in the shacks who can't get a contract to install fiber without proposal. No. This is there's a difference between desperation and greed. If people go all out and they sell their souls to the personality that they create, the brand, and they start chasing the numbers, because that's in the same way that YouTube does that. The algorithm makes you a junkie. YouTube has just conformed to what the world and the legacy media was already doing. It's all about the numbers. So people chase numbers, and a vast majority of people who are number chasing are greedy. They're not desperate. You know? Back to Owamie.
Because they need to make a living. How are they going to make a living? Do you understand what I'm saying? And
I don't understand what you're saying. By being corrupt? By... Man, I love Owamie, man. I'm not arguing. Let me listen to her.
I'm not saying that is right. I'm not justifying anything. I'm just simply trying to say that I think it's high time that we also actually do realize that, guys, our celebrities are going through the most. Our celebrities are honestly going through a lot. Most of them are not even showing up. Like, it's just so sad. It's honestly just so sad. Can we just start supporting our celebrities more? Now, obviously, I do have to say my deepest condolences to Costa's.
Let's support each other. Let's support the basic person as well. Let that person start a business. Let them have something to provide so that they may receive the support in exchange of, Let's not just support our celebrities. Guys, this is not the Kitaring old age home. This is not the social workers and, kids shelter. These are sinners. These are people who are living the high life or spending more than they are earning so they can keep selling us the impression that they are not the average person, that they are the celebrity. A lot of them waste their money. So, let's not blanket and say, let's just straight up go out and support celebrities. For what? Let's be measured. Let's understand. Is this person good to society? Is there anything valuable? Is there a value proposition to them? Or they just dance and make us dance? And so we must support them. I'm not fighting, Owamie. I love you.
Family, his fans, his friends, and his loved ones, obviously. Such an untimely death and such a sad situation. He was so young. I absolutely love his song, you guys. I love that song, and I would love, the confidence that he has, and and all that, and it's really honestly just so sad. But anyway, I do hope that you guys actually got the message, because sometimes I feel like you will think, okay, it's okay, he has a lot of followers, there's a lot of fans that are gonna support, but you are the person that's supposed to be supporting, and then others, everyone is supposed to be the person that is supporting, so that at least
everybody must be supporting everyone. Let's not please create this society where we have higher ups, where we have royals. If people achieve and they do well and they rise by their merit, or they sell something, or they create a song which is distributable, and they occupy the airwaves, and they get people's attention, and they become famous by their work and the talent that they give, yes, let that person have regard. I'm not against merit. I'm not a complete egalitarian. That means somebody who believes in the doctrine of equality. Everyone must be equal at all costs in society. There must not be the rich, there must not be the poor. That doesn't make sense. It's not a world that even makes sense in the Bible, because the Bible says that till the end of time, there will be poor people. Right? So there's levels to things, but let's not create the levels unnecessarily. Let's not funnel ourselves, the majority at the bottom giving to the top 1%, bona the fat cats. Do you know how dangerous that is? Do you know what totalitarians are? Do you know that you're creating a monster? Owamie, I love you.
our celebrities can also have that chance to be like, okay, you know what, I can afford to let go of the 12,000 or the 15,000 or the 20,000, however much it is, or 25,000, however much they actually charge for these gigs and stuff, so that they can also rest. And this is honestly just something that is very scary, you guys. This is just honestly something that is very...
Would you rest knowing there's more money out there? Knowing that you're in an economy with unlimited money in it. You just need to be there to collect yours. So when you think about this from a business perspective, from business principles, you'll know of opportunity cost. So when you are somebody who's economically active and you know that your rate, you are earning 12,000 Rand per day, right? When you don't earn that 12,000, or when you take a day off and you don't capitalize and secure it and get it in the bag, you consider that as a loss. It's not that you initially had that 12,000 and then it was suddenly lost, but by not collecting it, you lost the opportunity. So the opportunity cost, the cost of not going out and resting is that you're not collecting a 12,000 rand that is yours for that day as an artist. And I think 12,000 rand is a small amount, man. You tell me how much do these people make? I don't know. That was just an example. That was economics class. It wasn't music industry master class. Let's go.
Very scary. Please, let's get checked up. You guys know I also had a health scare. And it could have ended worse if I didn't take it serious and just go to the hospital at the time that I actually did. It could have gotten worse. So there's a lot of people out there that are, you know, not okay, but you're just like, oh, you know, I'll get it checked up. I'll get it checked up. Guys, please just go to the doctor. You know, it should be normal that we have our annual checkups. We'll go and we, you know, they do.
Okay, let's come out of Owamie there. She's now promoting health and wellness. Okay, so there's footage of Costa Titch collapsing on stage. Okay.
Hi ninjas, how are you guys doing? It's your girl. TikTok and Twitter is it boldly. He collapsed on stage and you know, he passed away. So I did get the footage that they're alleging is the one. And
shout out to you, Owamie. You have the footage. You have the footage.
I'm gonna go ahead and just put it here for you guys to see. Now obviously I do have to kill the music because I do not want the video to get tagged, so you guys can actually see he is performing over there and then he kind of falls, but then, you know, I don't know if that's his friend or someone that he was performing with, holds him, and then he gets up, and then after that you could see that he collapses and then they have to go down, and it does seem like he fell off the stage. If you guys can see, I don't know if I'll be able to just put the video again, then you guys can actually see, you know,
so he collapsed twice. Like, wow, what a thing, man. What a thing. Earlier I was questioning, okay, so you get on stage tired and you just perform. So like, I think, yeah, it's possible. Behind these shades, bro, like you're so tired and you're like, Wongalagat, Don Perignon, Lick, too hot like a heat. Kanti, you are tired. But man, this can't just be fatigue, bro. No, man, it can't be fatigue. Was he cursed? Did a spirit collect him? Did he sell his soul to the devil? Was there an expiration day on his life? Do you know that there's such a thing? Do you know? Do you know? I'll show you. I think I'll put that in another video. Now let's focus on Costa Titch. If you are in denial, etc., leave that in the comment if you're willing. Then when I post this one, I'll reach back in the comments and say, yo, check out this video where I tell you about the mysterious supernatural things that people get into, the contracts that they make with powerful spirits that have amazing and wonderful powers, dangerous powers of the occult. And so there are people who die when the time comes and they know it. And it's mysterious to us, but it's known to them. The Grim Reaper cometh, and he collecteth.
he actually did collapse at first, and you can see that it kind of fell, and then he got right back up, and then after that he collapsed, and that was when they actually had to go there. Now I don't know if this is the actual footage. I think that it is, but obviously, as I'm saying, all this is still alleged right now. I do wonder, when he fell down, did he hit something? What actually really happened? This is honestly just something that is so sad.
Yeah, man, can't fall off from fatigue, bro. Your body is designed to fall asleep when you're seriously tired, isn't it? Like, you literally pass out. You better to pass out in, inside the bus that you tour with. Pass out there. But passing out on stage just doesn't make sense. Maybe hit something. Or maybe the Grim Reaper had a collection. Maybe Costa Titch had a debt back to Owamie.
You guys, this is honestly just whew, it's such a sad situation. I did upload another video. Please do go and make sure that you watch that video, and that's why I actually do give a message that I was actually giving about this whole situation. But yeah, I don't want to drag this video. Go ahead and comment down below what you guys think in the comment section, and why do you think there's such a high rate of our celebrities collapsing when they're performing and all that, and how do you think maybe that's a problem that can be resolved? Anyway, man, just from me, Owamie was alright. I love you guys. Stay blessed, and I will see you guys in my next upload.
I love you too, Owamie. Peace out from me, man. Let me hang out with my family. We'll come back when the electricity is back. That's one from Costa Titch. He's dead, ladies and gentlemen, at the age of 27. We are alive. The question is, where is he? Where is AKA? Where is Ricky Rick? Right now, what is the definitive answer? Where are they? Are they in the ground? Are they sleeping? Are they in the spirit realm? Who created that spirit realm? Who created the possibility that you die and you go to another place? Did that create itself? Or did somebody create this timeline, this continuum of life in the flesh, inside a mortal body? And then at some point there's a separation. And when the separation takes place, there's a passing on to another place where certain events take place. Judgment, condemnation, sentencing to hell, reward for good living. Some say there's reincarnation, you come back. Which one is it? It can't be all of them. One of them is the truth. There's a truth of where Costa Titch is. Where is he? There's the truth about where AKA and Ricky Rick are. Speculate, yes, but what is the truth? Man, before I start sounding weird, let me get out of here. Peace out, I love you. And cut.